Gotta change these clothes. I can't believe they straighten your hair. Fixing that.
The lead actress in Last Books really pulled off the many complex and surreal emotions that came along with having to dress up and put makeup on her dead friend. I thought it was pretty light-hearted in moments, and then oddly profound in others. The moment where she put lotion on her friend's dry hands was probably the most monumental. And then it's really like on another dimension with just being able to take your shirt off your back for your friend.
Such an interesting premise. But as humorous as it was in nature, it was also equally gut-wrenching. And it captured a true act of love and friendship for one another. And the image of lotioning her deceased friend's hands felt like the story of anointing Jesus's feet in a way, where it is maybe not so much necessary, but the act in itself had so much reverence. I thought the main actress was excellent, and she carried that full gamut of emotions with ease and respect.
It's such a good short film. It was heartbreaking and admirable all at the same time. You can see how much love she has for this woman who has just recently passed away. When she starts to remove her clothes to put it on her friend, it really shows how strong their relationship is, not only right now, but how strong it must have been during her life as well. You can see that when she picks her up and cradles her, when she's like changing her outfit, how much she means to her and how hard this death is for her. And we are seeing that without the words ever being spoken. We can just see that through the emotion and the way she is handling her friend. So it was very inspiring to watch and heartbreaking, but also heartwarming.
And what I really liked was the choice of having her misdressed with like her hair straight and this black suit, like she's the one who's in mourning and it's like a business professional. And then her friend, by the time that she was done, the woman who had passed away looked like she was more alive, and that was kind of beautiful. And there was like, it was very simple, and it left a lot of questions about like who were the characters, who had they been in their lives, what was the drama, what were all the other things going on. But I thought in the time that there was, the story that was told was beautifully done.
It's a kind of absurd idea, but it's also something that, I mean, you can almost imagine happening. But that aside, I think the performance is really great. And I love the idea of giving someone the shirt off your back right to the very end. It's just a really sweet and kind of funny story, and they do a great job at it.
Particularly interesting, especially because it is mentioned that this is based on a true story, and I thought it was like a depiction of true love, and it was a very deep, touching way of saying or giving farewell to a loved one.
Really appreciate the actor's choice in connecting us to that raw emotion, and really brought back to us what friendship is and what our friendships mean to us. So she was able to pull our imagination through to her story, and thought it was well written. I thought she did a great job with the subtlety of just wanting everything to be perfect for her friend, lover. Wasn't quite sure the relationship, but you knew this was somebody who mattered very deeply to this character, and thought the filmmaker did a great job of pulling that together,
Grief
editing.
is portrayed best when it is portrayed strange, and I think that is done successfully in this short film. I think it's great that it's also left ambiguous what the relationship between these two people are: good friends, lovers, extended family members. Any of these answers could be correct. That's not what it's about, though. It's not about what their relationship necessarily was definitively. It is about this cathartic last experience together in which she can dress her and tend to her one final time before they part. Has a great actress at its center who I've actually seen in quite a number of other works, and she puts on a great performance in this as well. So a very very nuanced and earnest portrayal of what the grief process can be like.
This was a piece of a bigger whole. And there was a story there a little bit, but it felt like, again, it was just a piece of a bigger whole that I really wanted to dive into. So when it ended, I was just kind of let down and was really wanting more.